Hello guys, my name is JM Babonneau. I'm a French photographer. I am based in Copenhagen, Denmark, part of Scandinavia, Northern Europe. Today I'm here to present you with works I did for musicians, especially for their album covers and illustrations. I really love working with musicians and put my creativity at the service of their music. So let's get going! This was the illustration for a CD I made in 2007. It's for a band Spektakel, a band from Denmark. I came with a concept that I had in mind for a while and proposed it to the band, and we went for it. It was about staging some sculptures that we made ourselves in wood, and then we set them on fire at dawn. So we have like this sculpture representing a band burning in the field. It has a reference to African art, which I like very much. It was actually like a threefold CD. Then I worked with another Danish musician, singer-songwriter, Pernille Rübner-Petersen, who had a very precise concept in mind when she came to meet me. All her album was dedicated and built around the concept of the mermaid in relation to the most famous Danish writer Hans Christian Andersen and his very famous fairy tale about the mermaid, and very strong opinion about feminism. And she was somehow presented as a man-eater through the artwork that she wanted to have. So here we got to shoot at the Denmark's aquarium with a special authorization to shoot this photo underwater of her. She had a special costume as a mermaid, and I shot from the other side of the glass, so I didn't get wet on this occasion. And she did. And here on the back cover we have her standing on the beach with a jellyfish in her hand and her shoes on the other, like the mermaid came to the earth, lost her tail and became more human. Inside we did a lot of work actually on the artwork. She came with a concept, I proposed some ideas on how to make it, how to implement it. And actually there was a lot of handwriting. You can see on the back all the titles are handwritten, and also on the back of the model, the prince that she kidnaps. We also added a booklet of 40 pages inside, where we added all the lyrics, and all the lyrics were handwritten. And then I displayed the handwritten text above and around and following the folds on the skin. There are like 40 pages. So that was a quite thorough work. It took several months to make. In 2000, I was a young photographer just beginning my career in Iceland after finishing my studies in France. I photographed this electronic musician initially for the magazine. Unfortunately, this artist died in 2011, and his family and friends contacted me to see my pictures, and they finally chose this one to illustrate this posthumous release that came out in 2016 with a selection of exclusive material. So they produced like a double CD. And they also produced a vinyl. It's always great to see one's work in a bigger format. I had taken this portrait experimenting a whole afternoon and evening with him. He was a bit camera shy, but we managed anyway to get a few good portraits during our collaboration in year 2000. And I had experimented with some long exposure. It was very patient, and I had the little subtle note in this picture is the stripes of light in the reflection of his eye that was produced by moving neon light with different color filters on them. And then now we're in 2019. I'm very proud to have contributed to the newest album of Sigur Ros. Actually, it's not a new album, it's a 20th anniversary release of their now cult album released in 1999 called Autofocus. I recently received this CD version. It's a deluxe version which includes, a little box set of 4 different CDs with extra material and rarities. In this booklet, I have 4 of my pictures taken in Iceland back in the days when I was starting as a photographer and discovering Sigur Rós myself. I took concert pictures of the band in Reykjavik just at the time where they were beginning to become famous abroad. A text story of the band, some different illustrations. Here's one of mine. Of Sigur Rós playing in Reykjavik in '99. And today I'm really happy because I finally received the vinyl version, which should be like even more extended, bigger format of course, and a bigger book. So let's check it out. Just going to unpack it together with you. That's the box I received today, but let me share my happiness with you and check out what it looks like. Oh, it's well packed, protected. That's a collector item. Nice cloth-bound box. It says the title here, Autofocus, which translates into English as a good beginning. Look at what we have inside. These 3 items should contain vinyls, 2 vinyls in this one, another one containing as well 2 vinyls, third one containing 3 vinyls, 1, 2, 3. So 7 vinyls in all. That's huge. That's probably the biggest box set of vinyls in my collection for now. Then look at this. Even more material than in the CD box set, of course, because this book is supposed to be 80 or 84 pages. And that's funny. I didn't take this picture, but it's the music magazine I used to work for in Reykjavik in Iceland, called Unpacking. So I didn't take this cover, but I worked for this magazine as a photographer. Here are some of my pictures, black and white, very grainy photos because I took them back in the days on the Kodak T-Max 3200 ISO. But I still like the texture of these photos. And here, oh yeah, this panoramic of the public. This is also like two of my pictures taken during one of the concerts of Sigur Ros in Reykjavik. Very meditative and calm audience. More of my photos. I love them. They're like quite big inside the page. I especially like this one where you can see, actually you can't see Jonsi hiding behind his guitar. He's actually not doing the Jimi Hendrix tooth picking of his guitar, but actually using the microphone from his guitar to sing through it and benefiting from some kind of weird output through the microphone of the guitar, the pickup. Well, a lot of things to discover here. Another one of my pictures blended together with other photos, the black and white. Here's another one I took. And three more of mine here that were taken in, I think it still exists, this venue in Reykjavik called Gaukur á Stöng. And two photos also taken in Frikirkjan, the Free Church of Reykjavik, just by the lake. Very mystical atmosphere, of course, in the church, and nice acoustics. It fitted the music of the band very well. It was quite an adventure to be a photographer in Iceland, discovering so many new bands, taking photos of them. And as the country is small, didn't have like so many middle people. You just like usually directly got the mobile phone of the artist and just arranged the photo session directly with the person without an impresario, a manager or anything like this. I really loved the direct way of working together with people. The hierarchy is very flat in Iceland, so it was actually delightful to work this way, and it was spontaneous and quick, and no waiting for weeks for a response from a manager or the whole structure. Here we have another one of Kjartan, the keyboard player of Sigur Ros back in the days. Here, and a contact sheet of mine. And the credits. Very cool. Yes, I'm in third position here. Sigur Ros, thank you, and the management of Sigur Ros too. I think you did a very nice job. I'm very proud of having contributed to this very nice 20th anniversary album. And thank you for your attention. Have a good day.